what do we do? How do we use our power? Economic withdrawal is one of those. There's a call for a nationwide mass blackout this week, urging people to stop working and stop shopping.
The message is spreading fast. November the 25th through December the 2nd, we're blacking out the system. We're talking about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we're shutting it down. They do not get our dollar, and we're showing these organizations that we, the people, have the power.
A few moments later.
People literally racing into Black Friday, with gift cards at the door at Bass Pro Shops.
Thank you.
And goodie bags for the first shoppers at Target. From California to New Jersey, Americans across the country still showing up to stores and the mall in droves this Black Friday in search of deals. For the entire holiday shopping season, spending is expected to cross the $1 trillion mark for the first time ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about Blackout Friday. This was basically a group of radical left race hustling activists cobbling together this movement, or at least what they considered a movement, of people to say, hey, we're not going to shop at places like Target and Walmart and Amazon because of the removal of programs such as DEI.
A coalition of grassroots groups is pushing for an economic shutdown during one of the busiest shopping periods of the year. We're asking people across the country to hit pause on spending and even skip work from November 25th through December 2nd. The group behind the efforts, Blackout the System, the People's Sick Day, and the Money Out of Politics movement, want folks to avoid traveling, eating out, and using paid digital services, yes, even streaming.
Now, obviously, this failed, and it failed miserably, and these activists are mad as hell. Some people are trying to say, well, of course this worked. Like, the news media is lying. They're not telling the truth because I went to my local Target and my local Walmart, and I didn't see a soul. Just extremely anecdotal stuff. Meanwhile, when you look at the sales from online sales, because a lot of people don't shop in store and go to these stupid doorbuster deals and wait out in the cold anymore, you actually got the sales increasing roughly 9% compared to last year, with an increase of $12 billion in revenue.
Data spending this week shows that consumers are shopping for big holidays despite inflation and economic worry. $11.8 billion in online purchases Friday, Black Friday, a 9.1% increase from last year, and spent $6.4 billion online on Thanksgiving, according to data from Adobe Analytics. Majority of the items that were purchased were apparel and jewelry. I thought 2 weeks ago we were all going to starve because we weren't getting our food stamps. Like, what happened to that? What happened to being the poorest country in the whole world because we weren't going to get our food stamps and we weren't going to have any food for Thanksgiving? All just fake? Was it all rage bait? Like, is that what it was? Because it is getting really hard to tell what's rage bait and what's not. Because I'm still seeing the food stamp hauls here on TikTok.
And what's hilarious is that it's going to depend on different places. And certain places actually did have people who decided to wait out in the cold, and they decided to give them these goodie bags at Target that had like some Uno cards in them for free. It's kind of freaking hilarious.
Some people decided to go to Target yesterday for Black Friday in light of a national call for a boycott of the business. And karma showed up in full force if you've seen any of the social media posts about it. One social media user posted that they arrived at a Target at 3 a.m. to be in line for a special Black Friday swag bag for the first 100 customers. After waiting in line for hours in the cold, they were given a bag with a set of Uno cards and a couple other cheap items.
Because a lot of people are mad as hell about this, and they're basically blaming black people, the black people who are not supposed to be monolithic, but whenever they decide that there's a certain cause that they believe in, like DEI, then all black people are just supposed to just stand behind it and not buy goods and services for their kids at a discounted price, for Christmas, not buy goods for their husbands, their wives, their moms, whatever, because they decided that DEI was the be-all, end-all for them.
Y'all are so fucking disappointing. And I'm saying y'all because I don't give a fuck about no other race but mine. And I know good and goddamn well y'all asses said, oh, I'm going to stay out the shoppings. I'm going to stay out the stores. I ain't going to go. But I'm going to use my phone to do my shopping. This is why we can't get shit done. Y'all some fucking materialistic asses. Y'all asses can't sit down for a fucking couple of days and not go spend your coins. I told y'all hoes next year, y'all healthcare is about to go up.
Baby, I almost didn't get in the door. It was so bad. I'm talking about they was taking over. What is that, too? Parking spaces for the drivers and all. Get over here. Why is you way over there? Come on, it's so packed. You about to get lost. Get over here. Say I'm so packed, baby. I don't even want to go in that parking lot. I just know it's packed. And traffic has been crazy since about 6 o'clock this morning. Y'all be safe out there.
I knew y'all weren't boycotting Target. I just made a video last week. I knew y'all weren't boycotting Target. That's what y'all get. That's what y'all get for showing up to Target 4, 5 in the morning for them swag bags, and they gave you a deck of Uno cards. That's what you get.
So I thought we was going to do the blackout, the mass blackout, no shopping till December the 5th or after December 5th. But listen, I guess nobody, which I already knew, this is why we can never get ahead of nothing. This is why we cannot get anything happening in the U.S. when it comes down for the purpose of why we're doing the blackout mass what have you, because people still go out and do shopping anyway. Y'all really just don't care. Y'all don't want no change. Y'all don't want to make a change. I thought it was really funny because this lady comes on my For You page and she's saying that she stood out at Target in the wee hours of the morning with a bunch of other people in a line to get this, I guess, Target is giving away these gift bags that has supposed to have like a bunch of stuff in it. Anyways, the bag is like a silver holographic plastic. I mean, it ain't nothing fancy. And it had probably like 4 or 5 items, real basic. Like one was an elf lipstick, one was a juice box, one was a deck of Uno cards, like real basic shicey stuff. But that's what y'all get for going against the grain. Change ain't never gonna come because y'all just can't.
Because we're boycotting Target. We are boycotting Black Friday. What?
Okay, so let me be real clear. Fascism needs your compliance. And nothing says compliance louder than handing your hard-earned coins to the same corporations that's helping Big Perm tighten his grip on this country.
I think some of y'all misunderstood what a boycott means. Y'all was supposed to be boycotting Black Friday, the Christmas sales. Why is the sales up 4.1%?
None of y'all listened. Because I know the $11.8 billion wasn't just white folks or Asians or Native Americans. We had a hand in this shit. Because we wasn't in the stores. A lot of us wasn't. But we was damn sure online. And this is why nobody fucking takes us seriously. Because y'all fucking stuck on stupid. I seen y'all asses on live. On TikTok Live. Showing this shit. Yo dumb ass went to fucking Target for a Uno pack of cards and some goddamn nerds.
We had one job. We had one job, ladies and gentlemen, of not shopping at Target or Amazon or Walmart and probably some other places that they mentioned. But who the hell cares, guys? People are going to do what they want to do. What happened to all of that, hey, we're all going to starve talk? What happened to like, hey, we don't have SNAP benefits, we don't have no money? Apparently people got money. The sales are increasing. They're trying to say it's related to inflation or something. Cap. That's not true at all. No, more people are buying. The truth is Democrats were lying about the economy. Democrats saying that everything was great under Joe Biden, where the inflation rate was like 9%. The cost skyrocketed across the board for literally every single thing. But then you get to Trump's economy where the costs for most things have went down. Definitely gas. Indisputably, gas prices are way down. Gas prices are down like dang near $1 where I live. Insane. And yet you got people here saying, well, prices increased. Inflation is what's causing these numbers. It can't be true because my local Target, like, man, shut your little stupid butt up. Whatever your local Target or your local Walmart looks like don't matter because the numbers don't lie. Oh, they fudged the numbers. Oh, all the numbers under the Democrats were right, even though they consistently were proven wrong. And all the numbers under the conservatives are just wrong and they're just fabricated and they're just lies. Guys, you saw the beginning of the video where people were literally busting the freaking door down and running full speed.
Shoppers we met last Black Friday.
If the deal is right. Yeah. That's our motto.
Telling us when we met up again today that the deals were just okay.
The doorbusters just aren't the same because they started a week ago already.
Spending so far points to shoppers still opening their wallets, as data on online spending showed a record $6.4 billion spent just on Thanksgiving. For the entire holiday shopping season, spending is expected to cross the $1 trillion mark for the first time ever. Shoppers saying even if it's not about the spend, At least Black Friday is still about the spirit.
We love doing this. It's part of our tradition, and it's really just exciting to see what's out there.
Brian is joining us now from that mall in Paramus, New Jersey. And Brian, we are getting an early look at those online holiday spending numbers in just the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, Hallie, we are just getting these numbers from Adobe saying that we are on track for almost $12 billion in online spending today. That would be a Black Friday record. Again, what we're talking about is online there, but whether you're shopping in person at the mall or online, we'll see if that momentum lasts through Cyber Monday, which is obviously going to be a major e-commerce holiday.
Full speed so that they could get some freaking deals. And I can tell you right now, in my local area, places were not empty, because I was doing some shopping and places were not empty at all. But I don't go places like at 9 in the morning. I go like, you know, at least at like after 11 p.m. And yes, there was people all over the freaking place, pretty much running over themselves, bumping into each other, stepping over themselves, trying to grab stuff before other people grabbed it. All on Friday, and I guarantee you it lasted the entire weekend. And we're heading into Cyber Monday, where it's probably going to continue until they arbitrarily decide that the Black Friday deals are over, because we know they like to kind of extend it a little bit. Sometimes it even goes a little past Cyber Monday. So whatever nonsense that was attempted here, I mean, sure, you could promote Black-owned businesses. I don't think anything's wrong with that. That said, trying to get people to boycott and not get things that are affordable for their families at convenient times, because the end of the year is convenient. It's what people are used to, especially shopping at Target, and they can't just go all over the place and try to accommodate these other businesses and make their lives easy. Sometimes it's easy to just go to freaking Target and just buy something right up the street, or a Walmart or Amazon, especially with free shipping. Get some Amazon Prime going, some free shipping. I mean, some of this stuff cannot be beat by some of these smaller businesses for the cost. It just is what it is, my G. Apparently the majority of Black folks didn't think that DEI programs were worth it. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
So unless you're 100% sure that you're not supporting any company in any magnitude, I think it's wrong to just get on here and bash people, because sometimes people have to shop certain places because that's what's needed, and that's what they have to do for financial reasons and things like that, or for proximity reasons. So yeah, I mean, do what you do, but don't knock other people for what they choose not to do.